I want to show you how AI really works when you take these real life images and you turn them into like a clip. So with this is CapCut. So CapCut gives you 15 seconds when you're using Pro. You have the longest 15 seconds on CapCut. But if you make your generations right, you can make 4 15-second videos that last an entire minute. You just have to do it the right way. So one overlaps into the other. Um, so these I have three images here. This is image one, um, image two, image three. But I think I need this is a Porsche 911. So I think I would this is a Lamborghini. So I think I would need a Lamborghini, the inside of a Lamborghini to make it more accurate. The more accurate your videos are, is a better chance of higher views and higher likes, higher engagement with your crowd. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch this out. I'm gonna find another I'm gonna find a Porsche. No, yeah, a Porsche 911 image. So what I do, I go to Pinterest. I go to Pinterest and basically add search Porsche. You spell Porsche. It's like that. Yeah. Porsche 911 interior. So steering wheel. Steering wheel with hand on steering wheel. Search. So here we have a few that we would choose from, and regarding the exact clip that I am contemplating on making, I would generally not just choose anyone, but I would choose a specific one. And since the other scene is a nighttime scene, that specific scene will be overlapping into, or what do they call it, transcending into, I would take one of these nighttime steering wheels that are showing night time outside, like this top one here. This one. So I think I'll take this one. Just download. Right. So now I'd go back to CapCut and I'd remove this, and then I'd add this. Then I'd add this again. So now to generate my prompt, or to write my prompt. So as you can see, it takes 120 credits to get 15 seconds. It takes 80 credits to get 10 seconds. It takes 40 credits to get 5 seconds. Sorry about the charger. So you can choose the ratio, the screen play ratio, and you could choose the pixel that you would want. As you can see, the higher the resolution, the more it costs. For 15 seconds, it will cost 7,000. For 10 seconds, such as such. So 15 seconds will cost 20 something. But if you write the right prompt, to be honest, the image quality would generally not change as long as you write the right prompt into it. If you tell it what to do, even on the lowest quality, it still gives you a good quality. So let me I have a bad charger, sorry. Let me show you. So if you need to keep a good quality, the first thing you would be required to do is you would be required to say keep these same image qualities. And since this quality is looking a little bit under the weather, you could say, but enhance the image quality of image 2. You could put it in quotation mark, image 2. Right. So next up. So what I really want here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have image 3. There are some, as you can see, there are some sketches on the back here in the car and some wheels. So what I want to do is I want to have those sketches and those wheels and that car to arrange themselves on the wall, drive off the wall, become another car beside this car, and then those two cars will drive. As you can see, the inside here, it's nighttime, so they will drive to a location, and they will be on the other side of these two BMWs here, and this Puma, and I'm not even sure what animal that is. Or they will meet them on the same side, but I am trying to get them looking like rivals or something. But they're not generally rivals since these eyes are red, so they will be matching. I'm not trying to say they're rivals, but I'm trying to say they're teammates or friends, linkies, just meeting up with each other. So basically that's what I'm trying to get these images to do. So what I'm gonna do here, let me get to prompting. All right. Right. So let's go. For image 1, you're gonna say exactly what you want it to do. For image 1, make the writings on the wall, the writings and the drawings behind of the Porsche 911 put themselves together and form into another Porsche 911, matching the red (911) that is in the image. Then we say make the new Porsche 911 give. You have to be careful when you see. AI is very sensitive, and if you tell it, it will do exactly what you tell it to do. So you have to be careful when you're telling it what to do. You have to tell it exactly the right thing, or it will do exactly what you said, and it will be too late after generation. So and then when you try to regenerate, it doesn't generally make you the same one if you don't say the right thing again. It will mess it all up again. And CapCut is not a high, it is a high, it is high in quality to generate, but with words, it messes up your words. So using it to generate like words on like posters and stuff is not a good idea. You have to use Chat GPT for that one. But generally, I'm just putting you on your guard. Do not use it to make posters. You will waste your credits and you will waste your time. It's stupid when it comes on to captioning. So, all right, let's get back to this. Give the new Porsche 911 a what color should I give it? White. A white color. White paint. White paint job. Okay. Then allow both Porsche, no, both the red Porsche 911 and the newly formed white Porsche 911 to park beside and drive away from the scene. So basically, that's for the first image. So now you have to describe what it should do with the second image. For the second image, use that interior to be the Porsche's interior, showing them driving to meet up with the BMWs in that are in image 3. Alright, that's all for image 2. For image 3, you have to be very careful with it. Let the Puma and the white leopard. Is that a leopard? So leopard, is that how it's spelled? No, yeah, no, leopard. stop drinking from the river and walk side to side while the BMWs revs their engine while the two Porsches pulls up on the other side of the river. Elevate the scene upwards while all four cars are revving their engines. So you want to check everything again. Make sure that the prompt is right. You might want to adjust, you might want to erase, you might want to write again, you might want to make sure you have to double check, because you only realize what you've missed after your generation. You'll be like, oh damn it, I should have said this, or damn it, I should have said that. So you want to practice on like small credits. For like, you use 120 credits. You can use 120 credits. You can use 120 credits like how many times? 1 dozen times on 5-second videos, just to get it right. You can use that much credits. You just try and try and try. Make sure before you do like big generations, you do small generations to make sure you get it right and not waste your credits. The only reason why I'm using 120 credits, I have 1,000 and something credits, like 1,080 credits. So I'm using 120 credits because I already know what I'm doing, and I've done this like quite a few times before. I've finished 2 subscriptions on CapCut, and I'm telling you, my highest views on YouTube and TikTok have been from CapCut AI videos that I generated. I just never expected it. Something that said post it on YouTube, post it on TikTok, and those videos are have the highest views. So I think it's really, really good. I can't believe it's a good thing, and I can't believe that I haven't been into AI videos before now. Okay, keep these same image qualities, but enhance the image quality of image number 2. For image 1, make the writings on the drawings. Make the writings and the drawings on the wall behind of the Porsche 911 put themselves together and form into another Porsche 911, matching the red Porsche 911 that is in the image. That is in the image. Give the new Porsche 911 that is already in the image. You want to be very careful and very precise. Already in the image. Give the new Be very careful. Give the new Porsche 911 a white paint job. Then allow both the red Porsche 911 and the newly formed white Porsche 911 to park beside each other and drive away from the scene. For the second image, use that interior to be the Porsche's interior, showing them driving to that extra tool will definitely ruin your video because it will get stuck and it will just do anything that it wants to do when it gets stuck at that crossroad, and you'll just never know where it comes from until you read it again. So driving to meet, showing them driving to meet up with the BMWs that are in image number 3. For image number 3, let the puma and the white leopard stop drinking from the river and start to walk side to side while the BMWs rev their engine as not while as the two Porsches pulls up on the other side of the river. Elevate the scene upwards while all 4 cars are revving their engines. So I'm gonna go ahead and generate, and it's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna stop the video, and then when it's finished, I start recording again, and then we see what we have. So I advise do not click don't remind again, because if you click it, you might use all your credits, not realizing that you don't have enough credits. So you want to keep monitoring your credits, so you don't throw them away thinking, I have 500 credits when you really have 100, and then you go ahead and use 80 credits, and then when you check, you only have 20 left. So do not keep this. Do not say don't remind again. Always let it remind you, so you're always in the know. So let's go. So as you can see, this is going to take a while because it is creating a movie scene. So it's going to take quite some time. So I will pause this video and I will start recording again as soon as the video is finished. I will tell you how long it took. It is now, as a matter of fact, you can see for yourself. As you can see the timer on my screen, I'm using my cell phone. It's currently 16:07. That's 7 minutes past 4 p.m. in the evening, and let's see what time I start recording again. Alright guys, so we have a 15-second video and I haven't played it as yet, and as you can see, it took 3 minutes for 3 images to generate whatever I put in just prompt just now. So let's go and let's see what we have. Well, okay, so it did not do exactly what I told it to do, but like I said, you have to tell this thing, you have to be very precise. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go back to the prompt, and I'm gonna read it again. And after reading it, I will read it very carefully to see exactly what it misinterpreted that I said to it. Because as you can see, it did what I told it to do, but there's a key point that I seem to have missed. Because what it did, it took the blueprint from the wall, it put it onto the new car, transformed the new car into a white car. It even drove through the wall, as you can see, which I did not tell it to do. I told it to have the 2 cars parked beside each other and then drive. But I guess 15 seconds is really not enough to do all of that. So let's watch this again. And as you can see, whoa, you see this, there is, I think that's a dead end, right? That was a dead end. Let's look at it. I know that's a dead end. And you see, it had him drive right into the dead end. It will, it will do these things. If you do not tell it exactly what to do, it will do exactly that. But there's no way to see that there was a dead end right there, right? So it will do exactly what it sees in front of it to do. It will not do what you generally literally want. So you have to tell it what to do. But there's a way to change this. All you have to do is see the things that are accidents in this, and then you have to rewrite your prompt and you have to regenerate once again. So what we're going to do, we're going to look for all the glitches inside this generation, and then we're going to go back. So we don't have, since this is what happened, we don't have to change it because I really like the first car. As you can see, the quality of the video when it turned and when it lit up, you can see the detailing on the GTR, the GT3 R5 or RS. So what we can do, we could give this a vortex. If it's going to drive through the wall, we could have given it a vortex, but it went through, it didn't crash, it went through the wall. So this guy, we can have this guy make a crash turn, a U-turn, and then they pull up here after the crash turn. I didn't even know there's water behind these cars. Like, where the water come from? I didn't tell it any water. As I said, it does anything it thinks is the right thing to do. Even though sometimes it's really great because, I mean, even though if you want to splash your car so hard, but anyways, the animals, they reacted genuinely right. So something like that. So watch it one more time and then make some adjustments. Okay, let's go make some adjustments. All right, modify. You could regenerate, you could modify. I've never hit regenerate before. Always modified. So, all right. So the first issue was I'm gonna not change the car color. I don't want the car color to be changed. But two cars showed up. That's the weird thing is, let's check it out again. Even though two cars still showed up. Well, the cars still showed up. So, what do we do now? You know what? All the cars still showed up. And now I'm stuck at a crossroad. What do we do with two cars? That's the red car, and that's the white one. So we tell it to do something else. So instead of telling it to, we're gonna tell it to get a white replica of itself. All right. So for image one, make the writings on the wall, the drawings on the, make the writings and the drawings on the wall behind the Porsche 911 put themselves together and form into a replica, a white replica of the red Porsche 911. So we're going to erase this. Let's not give it too much to think. That's one of the things. You don't give it too much to think. It has less things to think about. It has less things to do. So while you learn and while you take notice of all the little things that happen, you try to learn how to not make the little glitches happen, or not make something gets left out of your prompt. All right, so you don't need all of this. Oh crap, we don't need all of this to get them. Or we're gonna get rid of this because that's a dead end. So we don't definitely need that, but we could use it. So we're just gonna get rid of that for this generation. All right, white replica of the red portion 11. Expand the scene. So that steering wheel scene, we deleted it. So we have a few seconds to expand this scene so that both cars can fit beside each other. So it makes sense. Hopefully it does it. So expand the scene for both cars to fit beside each other in the same scene. In the same scene. So we're not going to use this at all. So delete that. Okay. So for image tree, let the puma and the white leopard stop drinking from the river and start to walk side to side while the BMWs rev their engine as the two Porsches pull up on the other side of the river. Create another riverbank for them to drive up to. Elevate the scene upwards while all four cars are revving their engines. Face to face. While they are face to face on opposite sides of the river. Alright, so I think I missed something here. Expand the scene for both cars to fit beside each other. in the same scene. That splits itself apart from the original car. Expand the scene so that both cars can fit inside each other in the same scene. Then make both cars drive out of the scene through a vortex that appears in front of them. While beams the engine as the two pushes pulls up on this other side of the rear. Pushes to drive up to. Elevate the scene upwards while all four cars are revving their engines. I've been doing ghostwriting all day, and not all day, but I've been doing some ghostwriting, and my phone wasn't on the charger. I forgot to buy a new charger when I went into town the other day, and I haven't been back to town since. It's it comes in handy. They say all good old reliable. So the new prompt is for image. The new prompt: keep these same image qualities, but enhance. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, so all we need is keep these same image qualities. For image number 1, make the writings and the drawings on the wall behind of the Porsche 911 put themselves together and form into a white replica of the red Porsche 911 that splits itself apart from the original car. Expand the scene so that both cars can fit beside each other in the same scene, and then make both cars drive out of the scene through a vortex that appears in front of them. For image number 3, let the Puma and the white Leopard stop drinking from the river and start to walk side to side while the BMWs revs their engine as the two Porsches pulls up on the other side of the river. Create another river band for the Porsches to drive up to. Elevate the scene upwards while all four cars are revving their engines while they are face to face on opposite sides of the river. Alright, so let's regenerate and see what happens. Here goes nothing or something. And save all your content. I advise you. So export. You can always post them and see which one gets the most views. You never know. Someone might still like it. It might still come in handy for someone. someone might think it's really cool, someone might think it's not. You might never know. So just like that. You can even turn it into a template if you're a CapCut creator. You never know who might like. Sometimes some weird thing, someone likes it, and you just never know. So keep all your creations, and it will come in handy someday. So pause this video until the generation is finished, and then we start recording again. Okay, so here we have generation number 2. So let's see how much better we did. So as you can see, it did a little bit better, but then it's still it never, I don't know. The vortex came at the wrong place, and I guess you can still take it and do something good with it. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. So, if you want to get very accurate generations, what I think you need to do is get a you can use ChatGPT. Try ChatGPT, have ChatGPT create you a caption, a prompt, or you get a higher version of, or a newer version of AI, because telling from the captioning defects of CapCut, I can tell that it's not one of the latest versions of AI. So what you can do is get a better version of AI. If you want to make high quality videos, longer videos, movies, you get the best version you can find. It might be expensive, it might not be. It depends on the one that you find. Um, I heard Pixar does really good. I haven't tried it yet. I downloaded it, but I haven't tried it yet. But I will. So let's watch this again. So for now, guys, what I'm really gonna do with this video, I think I'm gonna work with it. I think the vortex and the like right here. I mean, it's a vortex. It commues them, so it generally won't have them damaging each other. It still makes sense. So since I'm gonna post it as a video and as a short. As you see, it's a new YouTube page account. I'm trying to get to 1 million shorts views so I can monetize. So if you guys wouldn't mind, you can share this video and the shorts. I'm post both of them, and engage. Comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Give some advice if you have any. If you have any questions, you can ask just the same. I think AI is really great. We should really all get into AI, and we should really, and like, we should educate ourselves, each other, and our children about what AI does and what AI should not be doing. And I think there's a lot of fake news out there that it's been AI generated, and we are believing in them as well. I am guilty of believing, watching videos that's been AI, not realizing it was AI. I think we should educate our children about these things because they're growing up. What they're watching is what they will be learning, what they will be teaching to someone else. So we should teach them about these things and let them understand what AI is and how to be careful of it and how to protect their minds and their futures from it. Because one lie leads to another lie, and the next thing you know, everybody's lying. So, guys, as always, be careful on the internet. Be responsible when you're posting things. Do not post fake news unless you're identifying that it is fake news or just for entertainment purposes. I think we should look out for each other and be careful on the internet. So, as always, Thomas was here. I will drop my Shopify link in the bio so you guys can check out my Shopify shop and my Digital World Lab link, affiliate link as well. You can go over there and grab a few digital products that can help you. There's AI creation as well that teaches you these things as well, and there is also affiliate marketing. There's a ghostwriting product. There is a cartoon creation. There is so many. There's so many digital products there. TikTok monetization. There is social media growth. There is forex trading. There is cartoon creation and animation. There is video and photo editing. There is cyberfriend. There is also a drop shipping and a graphic design digital product on the Digital World Lab website on seller. So you guys go on over there and have yourselves a blast. Peace.